I'm sure you've heard of Dr. Dorian.
What? Doctor?
Well, I honestly believe it's pretty improbable. I mean, all the variables that have to happen in order for there to be any other life in the universe is too minute. We hit the Goldilocks effect where literally like 1 in a million chance for that to even be possible. So thus, by extension, UFOs, it's just not possible.
But I've been, studying ufology a ton. So.
Ufology.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nearby my farm, I witnessed a ship land. And I said, oh golly, let me walk to that ship. So I walked to the ship, started looking through the trees and bushes. And next thing I know, I done get swept up. And ever since then, I've been a mixed man.
A mixed man. Were you different? Did you look different before the abduction?
I was a very Caucasian.
And I walked out to my car, and all of a sudden there was this really bright light, and I thought, what is that? And then the next thing I knew, I woke up in my bed back at home. I was impregnated with knowledge.
By the aliens.
By the aliens.
So you're smarter now? Tell us about that.
I noticed that things seem a little more clear, so under the advice of my friend, I went and took an IQ test, and my IQ test was much higher than it had previously been.
Well, has there ever been any proof of alien probing? Or just stories?
We were going out for firewood, and we saw this bright light over the hill, and so we kind of went to investigate because, we're deep in the woods and we didn't know what was creating the light. So we went out there and we saw what looked like a giant top sitting in like a little meadow. And so I was curious, so I went to investigate it, and there was a bright flash of white light. I blacked out, and the next thing I knew, I was waking up inside this, I'm assuming it was the ship, I'm not sure.
When you were probed in your ear, were you probed in any other orifice?
No, luckily.
Some people get probed through their urethra or their anal.
Yes, I've heard of
Any of
such
that happened to you,
instances.
sir?
No, luckily.
How do you know?
I imagine that I would feel some type of discomfort in those areas, but I don't.
I was out there with some friends. We had just scored some stuff, and we were out there, and we're in his Jeep just chilling, and I had my camera with me, and stepped out because it was getting a little hazy in there, and so just tried to point at the sky, just seeing what I could see, and all of a sudden it was like this giant pizza was in the sky. It was like a triangle. Had 3 little lights on each of the corners, and it scared the shit out of me.
There's also people who really are doing this for attention and are really good at doing things for attention, and they just find ways to grab people's attention. And the UFO sightings have been around for so long, and it's become such a big following where most people are willing to believe without any evidence whatsoever.
What do you think of people that discount it and say it's not true? It's just a bunch of potheads smoking weed out there and they just didn't know what they're doing.
Nah, it's true. I was there. They don't know what they're talking about. They weren't there. I was there.